I'll be right back.
Hold on.
Hi. Oh, yay. We got some newcomers. We got some old comers. We got some fresh comers. We'll see what happens tonight. I'm so excited. How's everybody doing? I tried to get fancy and do Instagram and Facebook, and well, I'm just not that fancy right now. I'm getting there. I've been at my table for 2 days, and I'm in school of YouTube. I'm in school of social media. I'm in school of being schooled. See if I could keep schooling myself on how to move this out of my face. So I see we have Connie and Kathleen and Adrian, and I think there's Mike. So I don't know, how's everybody doing? Happy New Year, happy 2020. What's going on with y'all? Anybody want to give me something? Anybody want to give me a little something of a nugget? What do you want to work on tonight? What do you need help with? What are you calling in for? Brought my hawk feather. What are you calling in for 2020? Does it feel like 2020? Does it still feel like 2019 at all? Do you have some things on your list? So part of my 2019 is hunkering down, and I have 2 courses that I'm doing, 2 classes. One of them is for YouTube, and one of them is for my Beamer life. And so it's 2 huge pieces of my life, my career. But when I have been spending a lot of time in my 26-year career of massaging, it's kind of sometimes hard to transition, you know, one paradigm to another, one identity to another, even though it can all still be in the same field, right? It's not even sometimes about us, it's sometimes about how other people perceive us and want us to still be. And so I had to really give myself a huge, huge gift this holiday. And normally I would always be off traveling during the new year and walking on coals and fire and hiking and, I don't know, doing something amazing. And I decided that this year I needed to make sure that amazing was truly full circle for what I'm calling in, what I'm doing. And that meant I had to show up for myself. So I am doing just that. So I'm taking my classes, and I am spending, you know, 10, 12, 13, 15 hours a day getting a lot of things, you know, accomplished to you know, do what I need to do for my dreams to manifest. So I keep coming back to everything that's in every class, every book, everything. It's about consistency. It's about showing up for yourself. It's about consistency. It's about showing up for yourself. And so that's where the breath comes into place, right? So what did y'all give me? Hi, Linda. Hi, Rhonda. Okay, so if anybody wants to shoot something to me, what are y'all working on? What do y'all need help with? What do you want to do a little breathing around tonight? We got being open to new possibilities. Well, sister, right here. I couldn't be more in my new zone. Trisha from SA, hey, hometown. Adrian, I'd love to help you with your SM. Great. I am into um, wanting help big time. Thank you. We'll talk about that. All good. Facebook is fine. Love the YouTube video. Thank you. And all right. So, we're all just in this, walking this earth together, right? Doing all this stuff together. So, ooh, Reverend Debbie just popped on. Hey, Peter. So pick an intention. Pick an intention that you would like to set still for yourself for 2020. Hey, Larissa. Pick an intention for maybe something that you wanted to actually even do many moons, but maybe you just keep thinking it's just I'm gonna get there. It's not the right time. I still have to do X, Y, Z, right? Well, that's why I put out my first YouTube the other day, just raw and real. I kept waiting for the right time or the right this or the right that. And I ran out of excuses. Blink, 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 simply that. So where can you maybe take a breath of somewhere where you have a lot of excuses, right? So I don't know if anybody even has a piece of paper you want to write down, or you just here's my piece of paper sometimes. It's my meditation piece of paper, right? The old Zen way. It's like writing in the sand. So you can even write down some things that maybe in one hand you want to let go of. And I'm ambidextrous, we all are. Another hand, again, doesn't have to be perfect. Another hand that you want to call in, that you need for yourself, right? So this can be always your tablet. So something you want to let go of. I'm wanting to let go of always perfection. I'm wanting to always let go of it wasn't safe to ask for help. Maybe I've definitely been screwed over. I've been backstabbed. I've been blah, 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 right? But on the other hand, now I'm writing that it's safe to have help, that there's amazing people in the world that want to help. I'm an amazing person. I want to help. Therefore, y'all are amazing people. So where can we always, Spirit said to me years ago, think about things like a catcher's mitt. So where do you want to catch the energies, the lies with one hand, things we want to let go of? Then we can, toss it and throw it back to Spirit, give it back to Spirit, give it back to the universe. On the other hand, we're going to catch, the truth. We're going to pull it back in our heart, right? So, I don't know if y'all have heard about the chakra system, but there's 7 different energy vortexes within us. There's even more outside of us. But we can check into our chakras of, where are we holding our stuff? Where are we stuck? Where do you hold energy? Where do you hold weight? Where do you hold fear? Where do you hold agony? Where do you hold doubt? Where do you hold lies? Where do you stuff yourself with reckless behavior, sabotage? So again, we're gonna, get into these places of where do you hold guilt? There's somebody that just actually popped on, and I'm really excited to see everybody here. But that's there's some people that have popped on that, oh my gosh, I haven't gotten to calling that person back, or oh, I haven't emailed that person back. And again, we can hold these places in our body, our mind, our spirit, our soul, and then it just kind of goes into a collection. It kind of goes into a hoarding space, and then we just don't do it. Or and then we hold even more guilt, right? When maybe that something has been on your list for a year or this whole lifetime. I have no shame in my game of, I love to say my age, because that means I'm still alive, right? So I'm 49. I'm gonna be 50 in March, and my parents, I do like to say my parents only I don't like to say, but I do like to say that they lasted till 42, 43, and 53. So life, right? Life, life, life. We are constantly getting our breath for our life. We get another chance. We get another chance. So I want y'all to start taking some inventory. I've been giving people enough time to show up. So I want y'all to take some inventory and get settled in to a comfortable space. I could chat for a long time about a lot of things. So that's why I'm starting my YouTube, so we can chat about different kind of topics and issues and then put the breath into that. So gather what you don't, I like to say the trash, the things that you don't want, you don't need, you don't, that aren't serving you. I want you to gather some of that. You can write them down in your hand. You can pull them, on off your body. You can put your hand somewhere that maybe they are. My grandmother used to always walk around like this, right? She used to hold everything in her head. Where do you hold weight? Where do you hold energy? Where do you hold fear? Where do you hold tense? You could be the skinniest person and have the tightest jaw and the tightest heart. And yeah. Another place, what do you need? What do you want to call in? What is it that are your desires and your dreams? So I am jumping off the high dive by starting my YouTube, on yesterday, 31st. And I'm going to be going live, doing things, jumping out of my box. And I'm encouraging y'all to do something with me now. And it might be saying that I don't want to talk negative to myself for one more day. It might be saying I'm going to go clean out my closet. I'm going to quit saying and I'm going to start doing. So give yourself a moment to get yourself settled and take a breath somewhere. I'm sitting on my couch in my living room. I still have my tree that I need to take down. Actually, I'll give y'all a little whirl before I take it down. Actually, I'm taking it down Saturday. It's my little spinner tree. I got myself a white tree this year. Live in Florida. It's hot. We don't have snow, so I thought I'd let it snow inside. Why wait when we can have? A lot of homemade things there. Got Santa's legs sticking out. Where can you dive right into your life? So I want you to close your eyes. Did the holidays bring up a lot of stuff? Is it still sitting in there? What's going on in there? Take a breath into your belly. Big, expansive breath into your belly. Whether it's through your nose or your mouth, but I do like to say, let's do some mouth breathing. Come back over here. Show you, get right where my buffalo head is. Buffalo, she's all about abundance and love and prosperity and, bigness. Take a breath into your bigness. Take a breath into your smallness. Where do you feel small? And where do you feel big? We all feel big somewhere. Maybe we don't talk about it because maybe it wasn't safe to talk about your bigness. Maybe you're so big that it's safe for you to talk about your bigness, that you need to have a little humble pie. And those of you who, eat too much humble pie, maybe you need to eat a pie of bigness. Inhale. Inhale into your heart. I love everybody that's on here. I love everybody that's showing up. I love everybody that shows up for their life. Where do you not show up and where do you show up? Where do you show up too much for others? Not enough for yourself. So I'm burning a little Palo Santo wood, some sage. We'll probably hear some fireworks still. I think I hear some in the background, leftovers. So let's just go ahead and do some breathing. I think there's enough people here. I feel that everybody's more grounded now. Grounded into your thoughts. And even feel safe enough to maybe say to yourself out loud. When we say it out loud in the Native American culture, it's, it's a witness. We can get it outside of us. And so, you don't have to be in a group of people. You can be in your home by yourself. It can be a little whisper off of your lips, but say you're letting go out loud. Say your bigness, your small and your big out loud. But let's maybe start together by saying, it's safe to breathe now. Safe to go big now. Safe to connect now. Safe to be in community now. It's safe to love now. It's safe to bring up anxiety, fear, doubt. I'm hearing and feeling a lot of things in y'all right now. I love virtual, it's fun. You cannot fake energy. Where do you not feel? And where have maybe sometimes some of your feelings where did it override your life? So where's the teeter-totter? Where are you off balance? Let's come back to some balance for 2020. Grab your unbalance. You know what it is. It's your trash. It's your hoarding. It's all that stuff that you don't think that anybody knows about or talks about. That's where gossip comes in, right? If you don't think that you don't know your stuff, well, that's in the old days in the tribe. That's why everybody sat in a circle, because they talked about what was going on in the collective. So I can feel y'all's collective. So bring it up. Inhale it into your belly. So let's do some mouth breathing. And let's just maybe start with one big one in your belly. Big and expansive. Exhale out your low back. Inhale, big and expansive. Exhale out your low back. Open, big and expansive. Exhale out your low back. Open up your hips. Exhale out your tailbone. Gather. Release. Gather the lies. Exhale the lies. So I'm feeling it all the way up into the solar plexus, and some of y'all, I'm feeling it into your jaws. So wherever you're feeling that collective energy of those lies, that's where I want you to put your breath there. And then send it out to the universe, out to the galaxies, down to the earth, into the ethers, out to, I like to say, even the trash compactor of the universe. To your creator. I am not attached. I'm probably one of the most neutral people, but I am What I am attached to is believing, right? Believing in the maker of you that has reminded you to come back to the remembrance of who you are. Christ consciousness, light, bright light, white light. Go collect that dense energy. Exhale. I'm not attached to how you need to collect it. Nose, mouth, inhale, exhale, right? So in my class by now, we'd be inhaling our belly, inhaling our heart, exhaling out our throat. Sometimes we'll do some one breaths everywhere, and then we'll work up to so if you're there, then go there. Inhale belly, inhale heart, exhale throat, head, intellect, out your crown chakra. Inhale legs, inhale solar plexus, exhale out maybe the back of your neck. Keep going. Inhale, it's safe to go big. Inhale, it's safe to go bigger. Exhale out all the lies that have said it wasn't safe. It always comes from somewhere. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Where do you need to protect yourself? Where do you need to take ownership on your will and your willpower? And then exhale out every place where you've allowed the boundaries to be stomped on. That was for someone. Go again. Inhale, it's safe to have boundaries. Inhale, go bigger, that it's safe to have big, beautiful love boundaries for yourself in 2020, because here we are. Then exhale out all the places where you need to put another fence around those boundaries. Go again. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. If there's anybody who needs help with anything, you can put it on there. But I can just say, just keep encouraging you to just close your eyes and be with yourself. You can keep listening or allow your own energy, your own vibration, your higher self to take you where you need to go. So I'm purposely not adding in music because your breath is the music. So I want you to go ahead and say to yourself that it's safe to hear you. It's safe to hear your voice. It's safe to hear your breath. And it's safe to be you. So if there's been any place where somebody has made fun of you, made fun of your voice, made fun of your breath, made fun of your existence, then I want you to go gather that, and release it. Have you ever been in a relationship when somebody has said, oh my God, you're breathing too loud, you snore, you're eating too loud, you're drinking too loud, you make too much noise with your spoon and your fork and your dishes, you make noises in the morning or when you're walking around the home. These are all things that I've heard people say about relationships, right? What drives you crazy about a relationship in your life? Where have people made fun of you? Let's see, I've had people make fun of my voice, my straws. Gosh, the list can be so long. And it's what stopped me actually from creating, writing, sharing, living, being, right? Until no more. Until the day is that you decide to take a breath of life, right? Somewhere, anywhere. I feel frozen somewhere in a few people. Take a breath into that frozen right now. Maybe do a little noise, a snap, a yell, a break up that energy. Laugh at something. And breathe. I want you to breathe in some love into some places that you have attached to, some places of other people's lies, of other people's belief system on you, right? So the places where you've believed other people, maybe somebody said you weren't good enough, smart enough, pretty enough, thin enough, heavy enough, you don't wear the right clothes, you don't have the right job, you're not doing this right, you're not doing that right, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. I want you to go gather all of their intentions for you, right? The ones that you know are lies or heavy or BS that don't fit your mold, right? There's the ones that don't fit your mold. And then there's the ones that people are actually trying to help you, okay? That can maybe go into a little tough love category, right? You might not like hearing some things, but you know you need to hear them, and they're the things that you need to hear, right? We all have those. So that's another beautiful category. But I want you to go gather the ones that really are just anchoring and weighing you down from truly living your best life. Go gather that right now. You know what it is. You know where it is. And maybe you possibly even know who it is. It might be your friend. It might be your lover. It might be a family member. It might be a boss. It might be a coworker. It might be you. It might be all of the above. Gather and let's breathe. I feel it really big. I feel like my belly's growing really big right now because there's a lot of that energy right now, and maybe all of y'all, right? Some people have come on and fallen off, and come on and fallen off. Gather. Inhale it big. Inhale it into your heart that it's safe to gather it. And then exhale that it's safe to let it go. It might feel like a noose around your neck that you have to take off. Maybe actually have to cut it off. I actually went through a ceremony recently that I had to do. She had to get out her sword to cut off some energy around my neck. Right? Where do you feel energy? It might not even be from this lifetime. And it might not even be yours. It might be somebody else's. Pop it. Inhale, gather it. Exhale, release it. When I was probably 22, I was listening to Tony Robbins. Started talking about snapping, right? It's the first time I ever heard about releasing energy with snapping. Heard about it through music. So your breath is music. Your fingers are music. You are music. I'm feeling y'all's vibration, your tingling, your spirit, your music, your frequency. Keep going. Keep going. I'm gonna light a little fire. light my whole stick because I don't usually buy sticks. So you gotta be careful. Sometimes they'll get a little moldy. If I do, I'll break it up, but I know that this one came from a good source. So I wanted to leave it whole. Allowing, oh my goodness, yesterday I went out to my car and I felt this huge energy and I heard Spirit say, stop, look up. And on right by my carport on my neighbor's, the corner of my neighbor's house was Hawk. This is Hawk. It's one of my spirit animals. It was a beautiful, huge hawk just sitting there, guarding, watching. I almost dropped to my knees of gratitude. Where can you place some gratitude in your life? Gratitude even around those lies. Gratitude around maybe the person that hurt you the most. Maybe that person was yourself. Maybe it's both. Gratitude around your biggest self-sabotage. And allow the hawk to just wrap it. Wrap it. Wrap it. I recently also got a whole owl. I have an owl in my freezer right now. I don't really share that with a whole lot of people. And it's ready to come out in 2020 and be used in ceremony. And part of it's being shared but it's gonna be wholly shared. And owl is also about magic. Where can you let the medicine of the magic of owl and hawk help you? I also have toad in my totem. Give you a little toad medicine. For y'all that just came on, I want you to just take some breath, get settled. I'll keep going. I said I was going to only be on for 30 minutes, but what the hey? I can do anything I want, right? So can you. So I want you to breathe any place where maybe you have been told you can't do anything you want. So I'll go back to places of where do you hold yourself back or have held yourself back because of other people, society. I mean, come on, we all still do it somewhere. Somewhere. Position the sage to where it goes right in front of you. I'll give you a little toad. Where can you take a breath into the magic of all the medicine that's in you that you actually have no idea that exists? And take a breath into the magic of all that you know that exists. Your heart is so magical. Your eyes, your smile, the sound of your breath. Wish I could hear y'all breathing So I love the, being live with y'all also in class, because when I don't hear people breathing, I say, how can you expect the world to hear you if you're not even allowing yourself to hear you? So let me give you some more of that class breath work, right? So again, it's big inhale in the belly, big inhale into the heart, and then exhaling out the throat, the face. Don't go to 2 before you filled up with 1. Fill up. Fill up. Exhale. So it can be matrix slow. Some people say, I can't breathe as big as you. So take a breath somewhere. Keep breathing. If you want to put your hands on your belly, your heart, your throat. And I do encourage you to close your eyes so that you can go into your other senses, so you can feel, so you can let go, so you can expand. Keep breathing when I'm talking, so I can feel a lot of everyone's energy. Do some Reiki on y'all right now. I can feel through my senses that some of y'all are holding on to anxiety, hurt, loneliness. There's the good stuff of excitement and joy, but some of the things that I'm feeling in the denseness in my own body is the collectiveness of yours. So keep breathing. I hear fireworks. Can you hear a firework in you? Can you hear love? Can you hear joy? Can you hear your art, your passion? Maybe it's how you speak to the plants, the animals, the humans. What's your craft? You don't need approval, you just need to go all the way in. No explanation needed. Where do you live for others and it stops your life? I want you to rip off the Band-Aid. I cannot believe, and I really am going to say this, that it's 2020. I mean, wasn't it just 1999? Where did this time go, right? I think all of us that are online right now have really seen how fast it can go. So I want you to gather your dreams, gather all of your desires right now. Put them in both hands. Expand bigger. Grow bigger. It's in your energy, it's in your vibration, it's in your tingling. I feel y'all. Connect to your higher selves. Trust your higher self. Trust your divine. Trust your light. Trust your magic. Trust all the elements that you were God-given, gifted in to use as tools to do, to grow, to go big for yourself and for this earth. Don't be so selfish to not share, right? Your gifts are really for you, but they're really for this earth and this globe to share. So we're actually being selfish when we don't share. My hands just got really hot on that. What are your gifts? Maybe it's writing, maybe it's filming, dancing, speaking to crowds, maybe it's cooking, maybe it's helping people find a place to live. Maybe it's tiling their floor. Maybe it's cleaning their house. Maybe it's helping them with, you name it, organizing. Maybe it's helping them with their business. What is your niche? What is your craft? Maybe you're great with children, you're great with old people. I want you to just go in there right now because it's beyond all the excuses. Keep breathing past those excuses. Past mom, past dad, past grandma, past grandpappy, past aunt, past uncle, past sister, past brother, past lover, past teachers, past coaches, past friends, past excuses, past self-sabotage. Keep going. And it's right into the place where the divine is, where spirit is, where your God-given birthright is. Right into the blossom of your heart, the lotus flower. Breathe in there. One breath at a time. Breathe in trust. Breathe in courage. Breathe in curiosity. Definitely feeling some first chakras opening up right now. Flowering. Go ahead and say to yourself that it's safe to be me beyond my lineage. I say this all the time in group. It's safe to be me beyond all of those who taught me all that I know. It's safe to be me with just me and the divine. Past all the old stories. Maybe taking a big inhale into that beautiful place of that light. I want you to pick your favorite color right now, your favorite color, the one that makes you feel vibrant, beautiful, amazing. Doesn't have to be anybody's color. It might be that one that Aunt Betty says, that doesn't look good on you. You shouldn't wear that color. Why do you always wear that color? You know, that's not a color of a high vibration. I know that's making somebody chuckle right now. I want you to go pick that color that makes you feel your highest vibration. I want you to breathe it in. Put it all over you. You can even still do the breath. Put it into your cells. Into that place, into your cells, the ATP, where the energy is. That place where you need energy, nutrients. Your highest vibration, your frequency. What makes you feel love? Put that color of love in there. Keep going. So I know some of y'all have come on since I have been closing my eyes. But keep your eyes closed. I just did a little check-in. I'll keep going a little bit more. I've missed some of you guys. I haven't seen or heard from y'all, but I definitely always feel y'all. It's the beautiful thing I can say about social media and that I'm embracing about social media, you know, being born in 1970 when we didn't have social media growing up, and sometimes in a way I'm kind of grateful for that. But I'm going to say what I'm grateful for about it now is connection, community. So I lived in a lot of different homes where they sucked. And there were some good ones, and there were some that weren't so good. And so I always made a place in my room, in my bed. If I had to share a room, you at least always had a bed where I created my space. It's probably why I love yoga so much, right? And remember that yoga is breath. When people say, oh, I don't know how to do yoga, I say, well, do you know how to breathe? Breathe. So our bed, our yoga mat is our magic carpet. Right where we're sitting, a space, wherever we are, is our landing, our magic palace, the connection to divine. Wherever we are, there we are with the divine. So we can have hell and havoc around us, and we can breathe heaven, love right through us with our breath. So I heard somebody ask for a piece of sage, so I'll burn a piece of sage right now. Burn a different piece. And go back into your favorite color. That's why the chakra system, all the colors of the rainbow. If you don't know about the chakra system, go back and Google it, read about it, learn about it. It's an amazing education. I love to people watch. You can know a lot about people by learning the chakra system. Learn a lot about yourself. So, what's a word for you for 2020? Put it in that color. Put it in your breath. Put it in your heart. Put it in that it's safe to claim what you need. And where can you allow another kingdom to help you? Whether it be the animal kingdom, the plant kingdom, the fairy kingdom, the star kingdom. There's so many kingdoms. There's at least 12 kingdoms. Take a breath. chuckling, saying I wasn't going to be on an hour, and we're going to be coming up to an hour probably in about 8 minutes, right? So if you're still in any inhale, exhales, deep breathing, let's transition into an inhale and an exhale. You can lay down. If you haven't been laying down already, you can close your eyes if you haven't been closing your eyes. And I want you to really allow yourself to relax. Allow your eyes to relax, all the sockets in your eyes, all the nerves behind your eyes, the optical nerve. Keep allowing that third eye to stay open to truth, courage, curiosity. Allow your jaws to relax. I still feel things in some of y'all's jaws. So maybe sending some breath still there, whatever you need to let go of. Allow that color to be a helper. Allow your higher self to still take it. Feeling it still into your bellies. Allow your throat to relax. Your shoulders. Maybe letting any and all old chips fall off of your shoulders. Resentments. Go ahead and say it's safe to be you. You don't need to be a people pleaser any longer. You don't need to seek approval. You don't need to be living for the sake of others' approvals. Lord knows I'm in recovery of that, as most humans are. Where can you let your heart relax? Back of your heart. We don't need any heart attacks. Just still gather any stress or heaviness. You can always put your hands any place you might need. You are the medicine, healer, keeper, doctor of you. You can feel that energy of the vibration going through your hands. Spirit is in you. Spirit is in all of you. Rest. So maybe even allowing a few ahs to come out, right? And I think I normally would have done some ohms, but I'm going to say ah because ah is the heart, right? And let's lead 2020 with the heart, into the heart space. Self-love, and I want these ahs to be for you, so that when you're leading and filling up your well first, you can give to others. Take a big inhale, exhaling ah. Maybe it's a big sigh of an ah, just coming home to you. Ah. And go ahead and say, welcome home, and say your name. Welcome home, Beth. Welcome home, Breathwork Tribe. Welcome home, community. Welcome home, love. Om is spirit, God, you, me, light. Make room for you in love. Make room for you in the divine. Make room for you in every breath, every day, in every way. You are light. You are love. You are gifted. You are amazing. And you are free. Free to be the best you, the best God-given you created to be, spirit-driven, Christ-conscious-driven, earth-bound, bright light-driven, already approved, already accepted, and so it is. And so it is. And so it is. Aho. Namaste. Swaha. Blessings. Blessings, blessings. So I'll make sure that this is recorded. We've been on an hour. It was juicy, and I'm very grateful for all of y'all who came on, all of y'all who participated, those of y'all who were here from the beginning to end, for those of y'all who came in at any part. Happy 2020, 2020. Here we are, here we go. And I love each and every one of y'all. If you don't know, I started my own YouTube channel. Please, please, please go on it, Beth Hardin Healing. Subscribe, like. I'm probably going to put this on it, and I am going to start doing lots of videos. Please tell me what you would like for me to do some videos about. What do you need help with? I'm going to always bring a topic, content back to breath, because we need the breath to create. We need the breath to let go. And I am here this year in 2020 to go super big in all of this. So we are in this together. Love y'all. Take care. Y'all did amazing.